76. What is slicing in Python? Answer. Slicing is a process used to select a range of elements from sequence data types like list, string, and tuple. Slicing is beneficial and easy to extract out the elements. It requires a colon, which separates the start index and end index of the field. All the data sequence types list or tuple allows us to use slicing to get the needed elements. Although we can get elements by specifying an index, we get only a single element, whereas using slicing we can get a group or appropriate range of needed elements. 77. What is functional programming? Does Python follow a functional programming style? If yes, list a few methods to implement functionally oriented programming in Python. Answer. Functional programming is a coding style where the main source of logic in a program comes from functions. Incorporating functional programming in our codes means writing pure functions. Pure functions are functions that cause little or no changes outside the scope of the function. These changes are referred to as side effects. To reduce side effects, pure functions are used, which makes the code easy to follow, test, or debug. 78. Which one of the following is not the correct syntax for creating a set in Python? Answer. 1. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 2. Set 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3. Set 1, 2, 3, 4. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Explanation. The argument given for the set must be iterable. 79. What is the difference between AND operator in Python? Answer. Is a division operator and returns the quotient value. 10^3 3.33 is known as floor division operator and used to return only the value of quotient before the decimal 10.33. 80. How to combine data frames in pandas? Answer. The different data frames can be easily combined with the help of functions listed below. Less than li greater than append. This function is used for the horizontal stacking of data frames, and NBSP, concat. This function is used for vertical stacking and best suites when the data frames to be combined possess the same column and similar fields, join. This function is used to extract data from different data frames which have one or more columns common. Less than, li greater than. 81. What is regression? Answer. Regression is termed a supervised machine learning algorithm technique which is used to find the correlation between variables and help to predict the dependent variable, y, based upon the independent variable, x. It is mainly used for prediction, time series modeling, forecasting, and determining the causal effect relationship between variables. Scikit library is used in Python to implement the regression and all machine learning algorithms. There are two different types of regression algorithms in machine learning. Linear regression, used when the variables are continuous and numeric in nature. Logistic regression, used when the variables are continuous and categorical in nature. 82. What is classification? Answer. Classification refers to a predictive modeling process where a class label is predicted for a given example of input data. It helps categorize the provided input into a label that other observations with similar features have. For example, it can be used for classifying a mail whether it is spam or not, or for checking whether users will churn or not based on their behavior. These are some of the classification algorithms used in machine learning. Decision tree random forest classifier support vector machine. 83. What exactly is SVM? Answer. The support vector machine, SVM, is a supervised machine learning model for two group classification issues that takes into account classification algorithms. The training data is represented as points in space that are sorted into groups with the help of a distinct gap that should be as large as possible. 84. What is the easiest way to calculate percentiles when using Python? Answer. The easiest and the most efficient way you can calculate percentiles in Python is to make use of NumPy arrays and its functions. 85. What is a palindrome number? Answer. A palindrome is a word, phrase, or sequence that reads the same forward as it does backward, such as madam, nurses run, and so on. 86. What is slicing in Python? Answer. Slicing is used to access parts of sequences like lists, tuples, and strings. The syntax of slicing is start, end, step. The step can be omitted as well. When we write start, end, this returns all the elements of the sequence from the start, inclusive, till the end one element. If the start or end element is -I, it means the ith element from the end. The step indicates the jump or how many elements have to be skipped. E.g., if there is a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, -1 to 2, 2, will return elements starting from the last element till the third element by printing every second element, i.e. 8, 6, 4. 87. What are keywords in Python? Answer. Keywords in Python are reserved words that have special meanings. They are generally used to define types of variables. Keywords cannot be used for variable or function names. There are the following 33 keywords in Python: and or not, if elif else, for while, break as, def, lambda, pass, return, true, false, try, with assert, class, continue, del, except, finally, from, global, import, in, is, none, non-local, raise, yield. 88. How to combine dataframes in pandas? Answer. The dataframes in Python can be combined in the following ways: concatenating them by stacking the two dataframes vertically, concatenating them by stacking the two dataframes horizontally, combining them on a common column. This is referred to as joining. The concat function is used to concatenate two dataframes. Its syntax is pd, concat, dataframe1, dataframe2. Dataframes are joined together on a common column called a key. When we combine all the rows in dataframe, it is union, and the join used is outer join. While, when we combine the common rows or intersection, the join used is the inner join. Its syntax is pd, concat, dataframe1, dataframe2, axis equals, axis, join equals, type underscore of underscore join. 91. What are the new features added in Python 3.9.0.0 version? Answer. The new features in Python 3.9.0.0 version are new dictionary functions, merge, and update, smiley face, new string methods to remove prefixes and suffixes, type hinting generics in standard collections, new parser based on PEG rather than LL1, new modules like zone info and graphlib, improved modules like ast, asyncio, etc., optimizations such as optimized idiom for assignment, signal handling, optimized Python built-ins, etc., deprecated functions and commands such as deprecated parser and symbol modules, deprecated functions, etc., removal of erroneous methods, functions, etc. 90. How is memory managed in Python? Answer. Memory is managed in Python in the following ways. Memory management in Python is managed by Python private heap space. All Python objects and data structures are located in a private heap. The programmer does not have access to this private heap. The Python interpreter takes care of this instead. The allocation of heap space for Python objects is done by Python's memory manager. The core API gives access to some tools for the programmer to code. Python also has an inbuilt garbage collector, which recycles all the unused memory and so that it can be made available to the heap space. Thanks for watching Salesforcestart.